Are we streaming? Are we live? Are we live? Shall we just check? Because this is a bit of a test as well. We are starting a new stream tonight and hopefully all this is going to work. I'm using OBS. I've got some new stuff that's set up and I wanted to show you guys a little bit about it. Plus a bit of Tech Talk Thursday. And I'm just going to check that the stream's up and running before we do anything at all. Yep, it's up there. So Tech Talk live on a Thursday. Unsupported resolution. Okay. Right. So just quickly, this is my new live stream setup. We've got the Canon 250d linked up to a Camlink 4K and to the computer, where you can tell by the picture that it looks a million times better than the webcam. It's so much better and I'm really, really impressed with it. And yeah, it's not a clean HDMI out of the Canon M50. I'll show you quickly what I mean. If you go to here and I move the camera about, you can see it's still got the ISO and stuff down there, but I've cleverly disguised it by putting some graphics and stuff. So yeah, we've got around that problem. That's one thing I've sorted out over the last few weeks. All the graphics, all the live chat down the bottom and stuff. So yeah, we've got a stream deck as well, which I've got some scenes set up so I can switch between different things. So we're getting there. The live streams are going to become a little bit more professional as the weeks go on. But tonight I just wanted to talk a little bit about the setup itself, where we're going forward with YouTube over the next months and ongoing, and this is something I wanted to get into. I've got something else maybe in the pipeline that I might tell you about tonight, I might not. So, but yeah, well, there's loads of things going on. Potentially a podcast coming soon as well. But I'm gonna release more stuff, and I'm gonna let you guess. I'm gonna get you interested first, if you're interested, and then we're gonna get maybe a podcast coming up. So that's what I'm gonna say for now. As far as Tech Talk Thursday goes, there's a couple of things I wanted to talk about tonight. We're just gonna switch scenes quickly so I can show you that. We're going to cam with chat, and there's nobody in the chat at the moment, but this will pop up. And I've got some, I'm using Streamlabs, OBS Streamlabs for the chat as well. So as that keeps on rolling, I'm going to put something in there just to show you what I mean. Just 2 seconds. The only problem, in fact, I'll use a computer, because the only problem is the app when it comes to okay. Hello there, greetings from California, Adventures and Dave. Oh, there it is, it's just popped through, you see on the chat. So I'm just going to go back. So yeah, hi Adventures. We're going to leave that up there. Adventures of David and Aaron. How you doing, guys? Thanks for joining me tonight. Yeah, so that's very cool. I've got that set up. That's through Streamlabs OBS. I might do some videos on how to set that up, because it's a little bit complicated if you haven't done it before, but yeah, it looks really good. I've also got some alerts set up, so if I get new subscribers, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, and you'll get a little alert at the top hand corner of the screen, which tells you that you've subscribed, and it gives you a little message saying thank you and everything like that. So yeah, there's a lot to learn when it comes to live streaming, and hopefully it looks a lot better than my previous streams. I've put a lot of work into it. I may change like backgrounds and images and stuff, so yeah, it's coming on. But yeah, so you can see from that, this is a chat and the camera. We've still got the newsreel along the bottom, which just gives you a little bit of information, making sure that you smash that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Right, Tech Talk Thursday. I keep on going to say Tuesday, because a lot of people do Tech Talk Tuesdays, but we're not doing that. We're Tech Talk Thursdays here. There's a new Canon camera. Let's go to the Canon camera. A new Canon camera called the Canon 250d, which is an update of the 200d. Now, I've been looking at getting the 200d soon, when I can actually afford it, but they've just brought an update out, and it looks a lot similar to the EOS M, which is is it the OSM? Not the M50 like I've got. It's the new one, the mirrorless, the full frame mirrorless, and it looks very similar in design to this, as you can see there. And I'm liking the look of that. It's got 4K. It does have the crop, but it's got the dual pixel autofocus. It's got 9-point autofocus, so it's not massive autofocus points, but it is looking a very good camera. And the 200D was, well, it was reviewed as the best entry-level DSLR I can get, and this one is supposed to be a lot better as well. It's got that flip-out screen for your vloggers, and it just looks a very nice camera. For the price, I think it's coming in at about £579 at the moment, English pounds, and yeah, it's probably something. If I'm gonna get a second camera, that is a camera. Excuse me, that is a camera that I will definitely be getting. Let's just switch back to the chat, see if there's anybody else in there. We have not live streamed yet. Do it, live stream. What you've got to do is just get set up, get into OBS. It works better with PC. There are other programs if you're running off Mac. For example, Mimo Live. My good mate Danny Black says go for Mimo Live. But at the moment, when it comes to doing this, I've found with the PC that OBS works really, really well. And things like Streamlabs, the Stream Deck, the Elgato Camlink all work perfectly with PC and not so much with Mac. I had to switch out my Mac. My Mac had basically died. It was a 2013 MacBook Pro, and it had got 4 gigabytes of hard drive, 4 gigabytes of RAM. Sorry, and it was just totally gone. It just couldn't cope with anything. So, but if you're looking to get into streaming, do it. Just get out there. You don't have to. What I've been doing over the last couple of weeks is been practicing the streams, getting all this set up and everything, and just doing private streams. You don't have to stream it live. Just record one, set your YouTube live streaming as private or unlisted, and you can just practice and do some streams and stuff. And that is what I recommend to start with. So yeah, get that going, guys. Other news. We are going for the big news here. That's a bit of a weird camera angle. Let's just lock these out so I don't move out of the way. So you can just see me in screen. But yeah, the Galaxy Fold, massive news this week that they've stopped pre-orders, stopped taking pre-orders. They are putting it on hold for the time being. Lots of issues with the screen. People have been peeling off that bit of plastic, and it was causing all sorts of problems and basically breaking the phone. Bits of dust was getting in between this crack there. Loads of gaps, loads of holes and stuff that they hadn't really thought about. And I watched a video off Dave 2D today where he was basically slating them and commending them at the same time for trying to get the first folding phone out there. They're very desperate, but it was obviously a rush job. They obviously hadn't tested it very well. It's a big pity because the phone itself looks very, very good. And the screen is typical. I've switched to Samsung recently, so I'm a bit of a Samsung fan at the moment. The screens are fantastic, and the screen, if works and they can get all the things ironed out, they can get that hinge working without getting any problems and seal those hinges and seal the screen. Is the main problem to stop dust and other objects getting in there and messing the phone up totally and stopping it from working. So yeah, big news. It will be out, I'm sure. They've got the majority of the phone done right, and it's got really good reviews up until stuff started going wrong with it. People were loving it. It is definitely the way that phones are going to be going in the future, because everybody was after bigger. So we had those phablets where you got the 7 Plus, the iPhone 7 Plus, and then we've got the Plus phones in there, and the bigger phones. I like that personally. For what I use it for, watching videos and stuff. So yeah, it's definitely the way forward. I think it's going to be you're going to have a mix of a phone and tablet eventually. It's going to be something, and further on down the line, 10-15 years, phones, you will basically carry your computer around in your pockets like you do anyway, but you will be able to use it as a desktop. It'll be your main device that you just work on. Hopefully that's ideally the way you want to go. So you want to walk around town with this? That's what I want to do. I want to walk around town. I want to use it at work. I want to text, and then when I come home, and I want to plug it into my monitor, and I want to use it as a computer. That is the ideal thing. with the Samsung, you can actually do that via USB-C, and that is something, maybe a video coming out soon on that. So yeah, I don't know if you checked out my video on the Galaxy Buds recently. Check the video out if you haven't already. I'll try and put a card up there after I've published the video, and this has all been processed and everything. But yeah, I've been using these for 3 days, and I've got to say there's a couple of pluses, but there's a lot of minuses when it comes to these things. They are not, excuse me, they are not the AirPods. The sound quality on calls is horrendous. I was on the phone to Lisa today and she couldn't hear me. It was very robotic. The ambient sound where you can hear what's going on outside when you've got your, I don't know what that's about. It's just a waste. The feature is just a waste of time. You can't hear anything. It's just ambient noise. It's just a bit of a noise over the speakers. The good thing is the charging case is wireless, so you can charge these on the back of your phone. They are very comfortable. The sound, if you listen to music, is a lot better than these because they're noise cancelling. They fit in my ear a lot better. They don't fall out like the AirPods do because I've got those funny shape ears. But apart from that, let's see anybody else in the chat. Oh, Cheapflix is in the chat. Yeah, how's it going, Chris? How you doing, mate? Yeah, stream graphics looking good. Thank you, mate. Yeah, worked hard on it over the last few weeks. If you've just tuned in, I don't know how much you heard, but I've been working a lot, and I've got the Canon M15 linked up to a cam link onto the new PC. So yeah, it's looking good, and hopefully this is going to be the way forward that we're gonna go. So yeah, so mixed thoughts on the Galaxy Buds. Good for music. I'll probably use them for listening to music, but that is pretty much it. I'll be using these. The phone quality when you're making phone calls is so much better with the AirPods. I'm very glad I didn't pay for these. I got them for free with the phone, and if I hadn't, and I bought them and I spent £130 on them, I'd have been a little bit disappointed, I've got to say. So, how long have we been going for, guys? I've been chatting away 12 minutes. God, the time flies when you're having fun. It really does. So yeah, the new stream is looking good. That's the main camera, and I'm very happy with that. I'm going to add other. I did those quickly. I've figured out how to do these different ones, and we've got the intro there, which I forgot to play at the start. Not working on that at the moment. But yeah, we're going to go back to that with the chat so I can see what's going on. So that's it, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I just wanted to do a live stream. I've been doing some test streams. I've done 3 or 4 and shown them to a few people that I value their opinions, and they've given me good feedback. So yeah, it's looking good, and hopefully over the next few, I keep on saying over the next few months, but going forward, this is what the stream's going to look like. They'll be tweaked a little bit, but working on them still. But I'm very happy with the way they're looking, and that is it, guys. Thanks for watching. Yeah, make sure you tune in. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and press a bell so that you don't miss any uploads coming up soon. But there's going to be loads more live streams, loads more videos coming up, lots of exciting stuff. And yeah, I've got a bit of free time over the next 4 weeks, more than usual. So I'll explain all after that's finished. But yeah, it all makes sense. But yeah, anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'm going to end the stream there. And make sure you tune in next week for Tech Talk Thursday. Might be a live one. I like these little live ones and give you some more information, and I can get those different scenes set up on the OBS. So that might be the way to do the Tech Talk Thursdays. I think we might do it that way. Good idea. Okay, anyway, take it easy, guys. See you next time. Bye-bye.